Hello, this is Lindsay Sneller for 4 Weeks Fit in the Plant-Based Power Couple, and today we are going to talk about stress and how stress can have an impact on our health. So I think stress is something that everybody has in their life every single day. It's just a part of our lifestyle nowadays. 7 out of every 10 adults report that stress really does interfere with their daily life. So it is an issue and it is a problem. It's something that we need to address and consider in when we are trying to really obtain optimal health and really have really great health. Stress really can be one of those silent killers that we don't really pay much attention to, and it can cause a whole host of health problems and putting our health at risk if we have elevated cortisol levels and high stress for a long period of time. And things that it can cause sleeplessness, and we all know, we've talked about sleep and the implications that not getting a good night's sleep can have on our health. It can compromise our immune system and put us at risk for contacting sickness a lot easier than if we had a really strong immune system. It can cause accelerated aging, so it can really cause that aging process to happen sooner than it needs to and a lot quicker. High blood pressure, which can lead to things like heart attacks and heart disease. Increased blood sugar levels, which can lead to things like diabetes. So it can really wreak havoc on our health if we have chronically high stress levels, so high cortisol levels and high stress for a long period of time, which, nowadays, just with the lifestyles that a lot of us are living, really busy lifestyles, we have really demanding jobs. Some people are working 2, 3, 4 jobs just to make ends meet. That can all lead to having high levels of stress in our life and can, really cause some serious health issues. So, but the good news is not all stress is bad. Stress does play a really important role in our life. Cortisol is the thing that goes up when we get stressed, and cortisol is a hormone. It's produced by our adrenal glands, and it plays a really important role in just really feeding and fueling our bodies in times of stress. So, healthy cortisol levels are really important, and really they actually help to fuel the body and to heal the body. It's when we have abnormal cortisol levels or really high levels for long periods of time that we can have these issues. We need to find ways that we can lower our cortisol levels and keep them at an optimal level so that we don't have those issues that having those chronically high levels can cause. So I just wanted to give you some simple ways today that you can keep your cortisol levels at bay so that it stays at a healthy level. So the first one, exercise. Exercise is a really great way to keep our cortisols at a healthy level. It does raise our cortisol levels to exercise, but as long as we fuel our body properly, we can combat that and get those cortisol levels back to a healthy level. And how we do that is by providing our body with carbohydrates. So if our cortisol levels rise because we're working our muscles and we're exercising and we don't have carbohydrates to pull from, our muscles will or our body will pull from our muscles, and what happens is those cortisol levels will stay up, and that's when we start to have those issues. But if we fuel our body with carbohydrates, really simple ones that our body can quickly draw from while we're exercising, then it doesn't have to raise those cortisol levels to combat what's happening while we're exercising. So just be sure that you are fueling. This doesn't mean carb loading. Carb loading is like an old something. It just means having a healthy dose of carbohydrates in your body. Don't cut all carbohydrates out. Meditation. So really learning how to calm our bodies can be a really good way. And meditation can actually be something that can protect our telomeres. And telomeres are little coils that are on the ends of our DNA, and those telomeres help to protect us from aging. Once those, they're like little coils, and then once those little coils start unraveling, that is actually when the aging process begins. And so things like, high stress levels, high cortisol levels can cause those little coils to unravel quicker. Oxidative stress, emotional stress, mental stress, toxins, taking toxins within our bodies, all of those things can accelerate those telomeres, or those coils, to unraveling quicker, and can really accelerate the aging process. So learning how to calm our bodies and really be at peace can slow that down. Another really great way to take care of that, Isagenix has a product called Isagenesis. This product was specifically designed to protect our telomeres and to keep those coils intact and slow down the unraveling process. And it is actually a patented product, and it was developed by a man who won the Nobel Prize for his research on telomeres and anti-aging. So it is an amazing, amazing product, and can really, really help in that process. So sleep. We all know we had a video out previously on sleep and what sleep can do for our health, and what not getting great sleep can do for our health. So when we sleep is when our body mends and heals and really rejuvenates. So, getting really, really, really good quality sleep can help to keep those cortisol levels down, and to help really combat all those negative effects that high cortisol levels and stress can have on our bodies. And the last one is adaptogens. So adaptogens, those are something that I take daily. I always joke that I think the answer to world peace is adaptogens, like everybody putting adaptogens into their body. If you've never heard of them, what adaptogens are, they are simply plants that have really adapted to really, really harsh environments. So those same properties that those plants have developed, as they are adapting to their really, really harsh environments, when we ingest them, help our bodies to also adapt. And that's why they're called adaptogens. And it helps to really combat the effects that stress can have within our body internally. So it's not going to take stress out of your life, but it's going to lower the effects that stress has on your body internally. And I take these in the form of a tea, an herbal tea. Isagenix, what they have, it's called Ionic Supreme, and I take it every single day. You can get adaptogens in different forms, but I love this. It's super simple. I just add it into my regime every single day. In the morning, I drink my hot tea. I do that while I'm meditating, writing out my gratitudes, doing my self-development right away in the morning. It's just a great way for me to start my day. I know that I'm doing something really, really great for my body. So those are my tips on stress management. Hope you all have a great, calm, stress-free day.